Hey guys, what's up? So I'm finding that it's a lot harder to keep up to date making videos every day. I am keeping up with the social media. I'm constantly updating on Twitter, and I'm posting at least one picture a day on Instagram. You know, it's just easier to do than take the time during work days anyway, to take the time to sit down and really think of information that I think will help you guys out. So I tried to do this the last 2 days. I was halfway through the video 2 days ago and accidentally closed the camera out. And then yesterday I was doing it. I'm doing it again while I'm driving at work. But I was doing it yesterday and I got to a busy street and just couldn't keep track of my thoughts while I was trying to pay attention to the road. So there was a big pause. I don't want to have to chop up a video unless I really have to. I'd rather just record another video and have it turn out the way I want. But with that being said, I want to dive into some thoughts, my thoughts on personal training, hiring a personal trainer, what to look for in a personal trainer to know if they're going to give you what you're paying them for, because personal trainers are expensive, and just some general information on why I think you should get a personal trainer. So I'll go ahead and start with that. I do think it's a great idea to get a personal trainer, whether you're just starting in the gym or you're experienced in the gym. You know, you can always learn something. And around show prep time, contest time, when I would compete or when I would do photo shoots, I would hire a trainer. I won't do it in the off season. I know myself well enough to know how to diet, how to work out to build muscle. But during contest prep time, it's a great idea to have a personal trainer, just to have that second eye to just be on you the entire time to make sure you're making the right choices. If you do something one week and it makes your body change too quickly or the wrong way, to have someone who knows what they're doing, to have it that second eye, that second opinion. You might think you look great, and they'll look at you and tell you, no, you look like shit. You need to do something better. So, and I'm not just going to aim this towards bodybuilding. I want this to be able to help anybody just lifting in general. So, hiring a personal trainer when you're starting in the gym, I think it's a great idea, because when you're starting out, yeah, we have all the access to the information on the internet. You can pretty much find anything on the internet nowadays, but to have someone actually there to work with you, make sure your form's right, to make sure you're squeezing at the peak of your lift, hitting the right muscles, just doing the right things. It's great to have that person there to be able to help you out with that. And dieting, you're not going to be able to find a diet online that works for you the way you need it to. And by that I mean, you're going to find diets online. There's millions and millions of diets online you can find. They're sample diets. They're for just basically what that person eats, but it's for that person. Everybody's different. You need something that will work for you. So that brings me to what to look for when you're hiring a trainer, making sure they're going to put the time and effort into you, because a lot of these trainers, even IFBB pros, professional bodybuilders, anybody who just has this title that thinks they can train, isn't necessarily true. You're spending hundreds of dollars on something. You want to get what you're putting into it. So you want to make sure you're going to someone who you know is reputable. So try and find someone you know that maybe a friend's worked with before, that they saw results. Also, find someone that's not taking on hundreds of clients, because a single person taking on hundreds of clients will not have the time to put in what you need. It's not going to happen. They're not going to care. They're going to give you some bullshit diet, bullshit workout that they probably printed off bodybuilding.com. And I've seen this happen. I know people who have gone to trainers who've had this happen to them. So if someone's taking on that many people, they just don't care. They just see you as a paycheck. They're not doing it to help you. They're just doing it to make money. And that's the last thing that you want, because you're spending that much money on something. You should get what you put into it. So just don't be fooled by, oh, this person's famous, they look great, they know what they're doing. No, that doesn't mean anything. Just because someone's famous, they're a professional, doesn't mean that they're doing their own diets. They're probably working with someone. I'd say 99% of the time, when someone looks that good, they are working with someone. And the one other thing I wanted to get into was, in my opinion, I think you should find someone who's invested in what you're trying to invest your time into. And it's a little bit easier if you're just lifting to lift or just stay in shape, because anybody who's into bodybuilding or into powerlifting, anything like that, has the basic knowledge of working out and the nutrition and just the general information of what you need to do. So if you're just doing it to stay in shape, it shouldn't be that hard to find a trainer for you that'll work for you, as long as they're going to put the time and effort into what you're trying to do. But if you're trying to, say, compete in a bodybuilding show or a powerlifting competition or anything like that, you want to find someone, I think you should find someone who's also doing the same sport or the same kind of event that you're trying to compete in, because they'll have experience in it. They'll know what it takes to get to where you need to be. And there's so many little nitty-gritty things in bodybuilding. You got to drop this a week out. You need to start eating more of this. You need a water manipulation. Anything like that matters so much when you're doing a competition, that it's great to have someone who has the experience to help you out with. And the same thing with powerlifting. I'm not a powerlifter. I've competed in a physique show before. So if someone were to come to me and ask for help with powerlifting, I would help them the best I could, but I wouldn't put that much time into it, because it's not something that really interests me. I'm helping some people right now. I have a friend who's getting ready for his first bodybuilding show, and I'm helping him prep. He went to one of my buddies who's into powerlifting to start off, and when I talked to my friend, the powerlifter, he said that, yeah, I'll help him out, but I just don't really care, so why put all this time and effort into it? So it's great to find someone who's going to do what you're investing your time in, or what is doing what you're investing your time in, because they'll care a lot more. They'll want to see you succeed, because that's what they do. That this is what they love doing. So guys, I hope that this helps you out. If you are thinking of hiring a personal trainer, I would definitely recommend it. It can be expensive, but it's definitely worth the money if you find the right person. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.